Gunfreak Nation. It's the president, TElectrik, and I have love for every single one of y'all. But in this video here, I want to know: are you ready? Do you have what it takes to fight off these evil savages? I want to know. This is no game. This is not a game at all. We got evil savages that's out there that have no problem, trying to put a home invasion on you. So, my question to you, Gunfreak Nation, is: it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you being woke off, you being awakened out of your sleep to multiple savages trying to enter into your home, into your house. I hope you have a plan to resist them. You got a lot of people that think that something horrible like that can never, ever happen to them. Well, you know what? Those people are mistakenly wrong. I listen to my police scanner app all the time, and I'm telling you, Gunfreak Nation, this is almost happening on a daily basis. Daily basis that I'm hearing robberies, break-ins, home invasions, you name it. It's happening. It's like the world has gone crazy. I'm not lying to you people when I'm telling you we are living in we living in a wicked world with these wicked people that have no problem taking your life. So what I would like to know is, are you ready? Are you ready? That's what I want to know. Are you ready? Gunfreak Nation. I love every single one of y'all. I do not want to see any one of you be a future victim. I don't want to see any one of y'all be in a obituary. It's that serious. So I would like to know. Just comment down below. Yes. You don't have to put your business out there, what weapons you have, which I'm very proud. Somebody mentioned in the comment, why you showing off all your weapons. I'm not a show off. I just love my Funky Town Cinders. I love my Funky Town Cinders, and I don't have a problem showing people that they can have them too. I want everybody to be legally dangerous. Be peaceful, be righteous, but at the same time, be ready to defend yourself. Be ready to defend your family. Be ready to defend your loved ones. Okay? It's like we're fighting two battles at the same time. We got these savages, and we got these anti-firearm people that just want their solution to everything is more gun control, which means more control that the criminals, that the savages are going to have over you. Because all it does is just weaken us law-abiding people. That's all it does at the end of the day. Somebody please make it make sense. You got these crazy savages running around committing these mass shootings, and their answer to it is, let's have more gun control. Let's get more gun control bills passed. So basically, they're saying, let's punish the good people, the good law-abiding people, as if the criminals and the crazies going to obey the laws anyway. Somebody please make this make sense. I just don't understand the logic, I say, you know what? If you want to be savage ready, it starts with your mindset. Okay? It starts with your mindset. That's the number one weapon that you fight with. Without that, you can have 1,000,000 firearms, Funky Town Senders. But if you don't know how to move and, if you're not tactically ready mentally, all those guns don't mean a damn thing. It really don't. So I just want to know, are you ready? Do you have what it takes to take the fight to those savages? That's what I want to know. Do you have what it takes? Or are you going to be a future victim? Which I would hate to see that. I don't want y'all to be in a future obituary. Some people still think that, it can never happen to me in my neighborhood. I live in a nice neighborhood. Well, guess what, people? Like I said before, nice neighborhoods, they are nice, but there are no such thing as a safe neighborhood. It can happen. It can go down anywhere and everywhere. Anytime. You got to be ready. I like to call it being savage ready. Oh, those savages they're so clever and so sneaky, and they try to be tactical. They running up in your house with body armor on, with rifles, AR-15s, AK-47s. They're running up in your house, and if they catch you slipping, hey, we in here now. What you gonna do? We in here. You can't do nothing but to submit to their every demand, and it ain't gonna end well. We're righteous people, and we righteously armed. And if you are of the legal age, exercise your Second Amendment and go out there and purchase that firearm so you can have a fighting chance. Train with that firearm. Get you some decent a decent alarm system. Make sure that your locks on your doors are fortified. You know what I'm saying? Get you an extra bolt lock. Get those things that you prop up against the door, against the handle, and that way they can't just simply just kick in your door if they trying you. They got these alarm detectors that if your window are being lifted up, it'll go off. But most savages nowadays, they don't even care about that. They just smash through it. They really don't even care about your alarm going off. They do these hit and runs. It's done got bad out here. But I do highly recommend you getting the Ring doorbell, because you get so much security where not only are you able to see with the video camera that's there, um, you get motion you get motion detection. And I'm not their spokesman, but I'm just saying, if you want something reasonable, I'm not getting paid to endorse them, but I have one, and just the functions that all of the stuff that it does, from you can set a parameter up. Anything that crosses that parameter is going to trigger. You got night vision where you can see in the dark. Okay, you got the built-in intercom where you can not even be you can be somewhere else other than your home, and if somebody ring that doorbell, you can talk to them through your phone and say that you're at home. So it's a lot of features that's built into it, and at the price that you pay, is there are no excuses to say you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, you have to get that Funky Town sender tool. Go to your gun shop, buy you your first gun, get it, get comfortable with it, train with it, know that gun inside out. You have to, because that's what is going to, that's what you're banking your life. Your life is being dependent on that. Not no 911. You got to be a fool if you putting your life on the line just to dial 911 and wish and hope and pray that the police get to your house in time. Like I always say, police, law enforcement arrive in minutes when seconds matter. So you have to be savage ready at all time. It's horrible out here. It's like these savages have taken over. It's like they've declared war on us law-abiding citizens. And like I say, it's just not the savages. It's the we these left-wing anti-gun politicians. Gunfreaknation, I wish y'all nothing but the best. I hope y'all are living your best life. And I know that these days and times are very difficult. Life can be a struggle itself. But when you add on the point that we got, savages out there that's willing to do whatever, it don't make it, easier, And I do not want to hear about or see any of y'all end up being in an obituary or on the news because you a victim. You don't know what these savages are capable of. They don't have no respect for life. Like I said before, they're no longer coming up in your home for your valuables. They're coming in for you. They want to have they want to come up in your house to dominate you and your family. That's what gets them off. They're sick and they must be put down. Okay? Do not hesitate to put they asses down. So I would like to know, do you have what it takes? Are you ready? Are you truly ready? That's what I want to know. Are you truly ready. Because don't be that naive person. Don't be that person that, oh, it can never happen to me. You know, I've been on this earth X amount of years, you know, and I've never had anything bad ever happen to me or any of my family members. Well, guess what? Consider yourself one of the lucky ones, because it can happen, and it will happen. And if you're not prepared for it, man, just be ready to, to be that victim, man, and hopefully you will survive it. Hopefully you will survive it. Nobody deserves to be mistreated, to be targeted, to be victimized, to be abused. But the reality of it is, we got people out there that don't have a problem being the aggressor, don't have a problem being the predator, don't have a problem being that savage that want to come in and do harm to your family. I've met people that have been victimized. And I'm telling you, if they survived it, their life is never the same. It's never the same. They're forever traumatized. So what I want to know, Gunfreak Nation, are you ready? Are you ready? Think about it. Just think. Remember, it's right here. It starts from right here. Your mind is your most important weapon. You got to outsmart that no good savage. You got to outthink him. You got to be prepared here. If you're not prepared here, you just may end up losing the battle. You know what I'm saying? But by preparing for that war, you got to be savage ready at all times, because you just never know. A lot of people woke up this morning and they didn't get to come back home. A lot of people woke up this morning and unfortunately they didn't live through the day. This is real. This is happening. I want to give a shout out to Trey 57 Productions. I want to give a shout out to D Eyes. I want to give a shout out to forgive me. Oh yeah, Mark FN. I want to give a shout out to Zulu. I want to give a shout out to Nat Till Turner. I want to give a shout out to What Up. I want to give a shout out. See, I'm gonna have to write these names down. Oh yeah, Saint the Realist. I want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that's watching this video. You don't know how much I love and appreciate y'all. Us coming together as a community. You know, I'm going to start doing more lives and have people call in to let me know, how they doing and what they doing to prepare to be prepped up against these savages. You got to be prepped and ready. You understand? So I'm going to start doing call-ins. Tell me what's going on in your city, in your town, in your neck of the woods. Are you savage ready? It's time for us to connect and build that bond, man. What we all have in common is that we love our family. We love our loved ones. And we'll do, we'll protect them by any means necessary. But the only way we're going to have a fighting chance, we have to arm up. We got to get them Funky Town senders. And I said senders, but all you really need is one reliable one. That'll get one off of you really, really fast. But just pray and hope that you ain't dealing with multiple ones. Because here in Detroit, it ain't just one. It ain't just two. It ain't just three. We dealing with groups, man. Squads of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 deep. Well armed. Heavily armed. So yeah, you got to be savage ready. But Gunfreak Nation, just know I love you. I want y'all to stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Train with it. Stay righteous. And be ready to send a funky savage to Funky Town. Are you ready? Gunfreak Nation salute.